Welcome to Dubai.
Thank you.
So years after you participated in and won titles in Miss Asia Pacific and Miss India, you're back in the beauty pageant scene, but this time on the other side of the stage as a judge. So what's going through your head before you head up in a few minutes?
I hate doing this. That's what's going through my head.
I didn't expect that.
It's awful to have to vote in favor of one and not be able to vote in favor of another. But I also recognize the fact that these platforms can form an incredible opportunity for an individual if they make it one. And I know that my pageant changed my life. I went through like a paradigm shift overnight. My life changed, and it was such an amazing platform that provided me with a sense of, it gave me empowerment, but it also, I think I discovered a lot of who I was, and my sense of where I was going got really beautifully defined through that process.
So that being said, do you feel that as a judge you'll bring maybe a different perspective, or having been there, look out for something that maybe another judge won't realize, having been in their shoes?
I would like to believe I would, because I think there is a certain amount of compassion and empathy that I would have for the ladies out there. I also recognize how frightening it can be, especially for individuals who've never been in the spotlight, who've never been on stage before. And I really hope that I can give them be a source of confidence for them and give them a little bit of a boost.
Hopefully cut them some slack.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be the cruel judge.
So if you had to go back and do it all over again, whether you yourself or as an organizer of these contestants, what's one thing you might do differently or ask them to do differently?
I think what is really important for us as individuals, and especially as women, and given that we're all trying to fight gender bias and establish the fact that we're more than just about the way we look. I would hope that these establishments and these platforms can find a way to, I know that there's that whole thing, the question and answer round, and the talk about being socially committed, but we need to really reconstruct the way we do these things. I'm not very much in favor of a height.
I just asked him. I said, "Should I do it next year?" And he goes, "You're too short. You can't do it next year."
These are the things that I would change. These parameters that we've set about height and color of skin and weight and body type, and that's what we need to unshackle ourselves from. Because if the idea of beauty is what you do, then it can't be diminished by your physical appearance.
And that's interesting, because our traditional idea of beauty pageants are Miss India, or Miss America, or Miss Universe, whereas this particular one is redefining it by being a Mrs.
Absolutely.
Beauty pageant.
So you're basically saying that life doesn't need to stop, and your discovery of self doesn't need to stop post-marriage. So
very well said.
It's actually, in a way, you're already giving women the opportunity to go beyond the realm of their life and say, hey, you know what? I can actually put myself out there and try something. So what if I'm married?
And it's shattering the age-old, you can either have a family and career, or you can, or family or career.
Yes.
You can have everything.
That is something I think enough women in the world are establishing wonderfully every day, including myself.
Well, you're a great role model for all of us.
Yeah.
So before we wrap it up, just two pieces of advice from you to the contestant. So the first one, what would you say to the contestant who is in fact crowned tonight as Miss India Dubai?
Don't take yourself too seriously.
Fair enough.
And try and make something wonderful of this win. I think it's an incredible opportunity to go beyond the immediate.
And perhaps even the more important advice to the women who don't win tonight, what would you say to them?
It's not the end of the world. And it's definitely going to be an experience that will give you more confidence to do a lot of other things in life that perhaps you've never tried before.
Awesome. Well, good luck tonight.
Thank
Hopefully you
you.
don't hate it as much as you think you hate it. And we'll see you soon.
Yes,
Thank you.
Now immediately go quickly like and subscribe, and make sure you follow us, double tap on Instagram, and we'll be back with lots more soon.